we get started? Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I have been waiting for today so much because I can finally show you our sneak peek, which is getting released this Sunday at 11 a.m. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Priya Mohan, and I am the owner of Sorry Not Sorry here in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. And what I love to do is find the most exquisite, artistic, beautiful, soft silk saris and turn them into clothing that I like to wear all year round. That's great for travel, that's lightweight, that's versatile, that's easy to style over top as layers, or kind of just by itself for those days where you're just a little too warm. That is not the case today. We have had a ton of snow. But yeah, so I'm so excited to show you these. And if we get through these today, I have a whole stack over there that we just made into Wabi-sabi or discount pieces. So things are always going to be changing on the sneak peek link. And if you are on Facebook or YouTube, you should be able to find the link to the pieces I'm going to show you tonight and more. It is at the bottom of the description of the event that you're watching. If you are on Instagram, you can just comment sneak peek and it will take you to, in fact, actually, you can also comment show me and it will take you to a link of featured collections that includes today's collection. If you type in sneak peek, it will take you to the sneak peek collection. So people have been asking me, is everything okay?
I'm just wondering if this is turned on.
Oh, may not be. Hang on a sec, guys. I'm coming close.
A friend. Hey guys, everyone's saying happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Yeah, it's working now.
Excellent.
Okay. Good catch, Shafali.
Thank you.
So, what was I saying? Right. People have been asking me, how does the sneak peek work this time? And to be fair, we are equally confused, not gonna lie. This is the first time that we have ever released the actual sneak peek images in advance of releasing the sneak peek. Yeah, so we've done it a couple of different ways. We used to do it where on the day of, that was the first day that anybody saw anything. And I feel like it really heightened everybody's anxiety and it was not that positive and people who had faster computers benefited and it was not great. So then the next time what I did last time is I tried to show you some of the pieces in advance. And then that way, at least when the sneak peek released, you could type in which one you liked and hope that you could get it before somebody else got it. This time and moving forward, we are hoping to be able to present you with the preview in advance so you can take your time, go through it, select a bunch of favorites. So if you don't get your first choice, you may get your second or your third. This time we're kind of, because it's our first time doing it, we are experiencing some glitches, like the Wabi-sabi ones aren't there yet, except for some that I just added today. So the collection is going to be a little bit in flux until we release it on Sunday. Moving forward, however, our goal will be that the day we release the collection for you to preview, it will be set, static. It won't be changing. You'll be able to look carefully, make your choices. So that's the first thing. So the first people have been asking me, how does this work? So the way that it works is you choose what you like. You can put it in your wish list or you can put it in your cart. Some people have asked me, does that mean if it's in my cart that it's mine? Unfortunately, no. All the pieces are one of a kind, and it's the first person to pay for a piece that gets the piece. Don't worry about, so what I usually tell people is, if you like a piece and like you know you want it, just quickly go in and purchase it, pay the shipping if it asks you to pay the shipping, because we have a program that will auto reimburse you for the shipping if we're able to combine the orders and if you've met the free shipping threshold. Mm-hmm. Secondly, what was the other question people were asking? If it's in my cart, is it mine? No. If it's in my wish list, is it mine? Sadly, no. And if I want to check out, can I just keep checking out? Yes. Keep checking out. We'll sort it out afterwards.
So would I select shipping when I keep checking out, or would I?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because if you select in-store pickup, which I know is something that we do from time to time, your order it'll go in a different stream, and it's more likely that we will lose it, or we'll have to track it down. There's just more room for error. If, however, you keep selecting the same thing, this is what I want, paid for shipping, this is what I want, paid for shipping, what our system does is what it creates is an order that is a combination of all the orders that we have for you that haven't shipped. So we can print out one page that has 12 pieces on it, and we'll know, okay, this is the complete order we need to ship. And the system will automatically take all the smaller orders and add them together, figure out if you've reached the free shipping threshold, and return you to method of payment for any shipping that you may have paid extra. Are there any other questions? These are such good questions.
What is the free shipping amount? Question mark.
So the free shipping threshold used to be $250. Right now, the free shipping threshold is $500. And the reason we had to move it up is because Canada Post has been unreliable. They're still not sorted out. They're still not on strike, but also without a contract. So until we know for sure that things are moving really well with Canada Post, we have excluded it as an option. And because shipping is more expensive for us not being able to use Canada Post, we have to increase the threshold to be able to cover our shipping costs. We're still keeping an eye on it. Like, it would even be so much easier for us if we could go to Canada Post again. Because for Canada Post, we literally click one button, it produces our label, and we're done. Whereas the way we have to do it now is we have to go to a separate platform, and the separate platform extracts the order, and then we have to add a bunch of extra information. So we too would like to go back. But for now, the free shipping threshold is 500 Canadian. And I think after we go back, it's going to move to 300 Canadian, not 250, just because we've had a few price increases that have shifted things.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only an extra 50. It's not too bad.
Carrie Bess asked, can I still choose in-store pickup if I prefer to come in? Question mark.
Yes, absolutely. If you are actually planning to come in, pick in-store pickup. That's the best way to make sure we have it ready for you in store. The confusion really only happens if you select in-store pickup, but you don't want to pick it up in store, because what happens is our in-store pickup ones kind of get filed this way and our online ones get filed that way. And if you were hoping that we would ship, but you selected in-store pickup, we have to hope that we catch your order from the wrong pile and attach it. So it just gets a little trickier.
And hey, Diane, she asks, if we buy multiple pieces under 500, will we get charged shipping once?
So yes. If you, let's say you buy, that's a really good question, actually. So if you buy multiple orders under.
So this is how it works from what I understand.
No,
Diane.
It's not going to work because it only does it if you hit free shipping. Does it combine orders and then refund single shipping?
I think what Alex does is once the order is combined, she refunds the shipping if it's reached 500. So that's something that Alex goes in and does afterwards. So
I think, I guess the question that I'm not sure about is, yeah, it does, even if you haven't hit the free shipping threshold.
So
right?
say you go on at 11 o'clock for the shipment, right? You buy an item that's 120.
Yeah.
Then you buy another item that's 130. And then you buy another item that's 140.
You still have
separately, they're not at the 500, but together.
But it will combine shipping.
Yes.
Yes, you're right, Shefali. Yes. So, because it actually does two things. It combines shipping and refunds you if you've overpaid for shipping when we can combine your order. And it also refunds shipping altogether if you've hit a threshold. I'm so glad you brought that up, because for a minute I'm like, do we do that? But we do. So we're good. Any other questions?
We actually have a really great question from someone named JP Schwab on Instagram. She asks, when are you going to carry stuff for 1 to 2 to 3X? Question mark.
So that's a really great question. As it stands right now, about half of our styles fit to a 3X. So if you go to our website and you go to Everything Silk, there should be a link in there that says our most generously cut styles. Those are the styles that fit to a 3X. Another way to quickly see what fits to a 3X is to go to, I think there's a page that says start here, and then it lets you look at all of our pieces. That we have about 22 different styles, and it will tell you this one fits to here, this one fits to there. Another way, and this is a really fun way to do it, if you go into our upcycled pure vintage collection, like all of them, there is a sort feature and a filter feature. If you go to the filter feature, you can sort by size, and it will only show you things that fit up to a 3X in our silk collection. So we do make pieces. We actually have at least one piece that fits up to a 6X. We have several pieces that fit to a 4X. We have safely said that they fit to a 3X. I would recommend that you check the measurements or just message us. We love to help. And we'd love to even do a virtual shopping experience with you where we can like hold up the pieces. Ideally, we can find someone who's approximately your size to try them on for you, because it is really hard to know how something's going to fit. But for the most part, with our silks, we use the drape in order to fit smaller bodies, but they're cut for larger bodies. That was a long-winded answer.
But it answered the question well. And so Jackie's asking, so one shipping cost for 2 to 3 items under 500 ?
Yes. Yes. The system will combine the orders. And if at some point before we have fulfilled your orders, you hit the free shipping threshold, then it will refund all of your shipping.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's automated, but I know for a fact.
It is automated.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking about how I set it up when I set up the app, and it sets it up to automatically merge. But then there's a second portion where you set up with the free shipping threshold. So its first purpose is to automatically merge. The second purpose is the free shipping threshold. So yes, it does do it.
Yes,
and there's so much that we like build on that it's so easy to forget like what happened before.
Yeah, I know. But I think that we are good.
Okay,
right, let's get started.
Let's show off some silk. So guys, these are all pieces that you will find in the new collection. If they disappear and then reappear, it's because we had to do something with them. So all of these pieces here that I may or may not get to, there's actually twice this number. These are all pieces that went from being full price pieces to being wabi-sabi pieces. Ooh. And
that cardigan is really pretty.
Oh my gosh, there are some. Look at this one. This is wabi-sabi now.
Ooh.
Should I start with the wabi-sabi? Everybody likes a good wabi-sabi.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here you go, guys. These ones have just been released onto the website. These ones will not disappear again. Any of the ones that I'm showing you back here and here, they're on the website. They're available. You can put them in your cart. I don't know who will actually get them, but they're not likely to disappear. Other pieces may disappear, but only if we need to do a collection change or something. So guys, let me show you the wabi-sabi pieces. That's always my favorite thing because who doesn't like a great deal? For those of you who are wondering, I am wearing the Joanna jumpsuit in a size large. It's made out of bamboo cotton. And it actually has elastic straps. You can see them there, but I'm just wearing a camisole underneath. Okay, guys, piece number 1. This is a poncho, and it is wabi-sabi because it has some patching. If you go onto our site, you'll see the video that explains why we've made it a wabi-sabi piece. There will also be a photograph of this little tag here that tells you why we felt like this wasn't it didn't meet the standard of a full price piece, but we still think it's beautiful. All of the staff buy wabi-sabi pieces. Mm-hmm. They're gorgeous. It's always nice to get a treasure and pay less for it. And most of the time, you're the only one who'll know it's wabi-sabi. The reason that we had to make the distinction is because we also sell to boutiques across North America. And we didn't want their customers getting pieces that we felt weren't up to a certain standard because we didn't want their customers complaining to them. But we still think they're beautiful, and you guys get the benefit of having a piece that's 40% off. Mm-hmm. So here we go. This is a poncho. It is made out of a Georgette silk. It's a digital print of a rose, and there's the other one. So you know what everybody's asking, because I'm asking it. Shefali, would this match the new yellow pants?
Oh, that's a good question.
It's a good question.
I have this idea that it will.
I think so.
Get away with it, but hold on.
I think it's going to be so pretty. Look at the water drops on that. So those are digital prints of water drops. We have some yellow roses. I think for Zonta members, isn't that their symbol, the yellow rose?
I believe so.
If you are a Zonta member, this wabi-sabi piece is calling your name.
Especially with the yellow pants.
Especially with
Sandra.
Okay. I'm going to say...
It's the wrong kind of yellow.
It's the wrong yellow. So guys, it's the wrong yellow. This is a little bit more greeny, and this one is buttercup.
You know, Inca berry would look really good
yes,
with this.
Inca berry would look great with this, but I don't think anybody got Inca berry in the Bryn Walker as pants.
No.
Okay, well, I'll just leave these here because we need you to refer back. Okay, so here we go. Wabi-sabi piece, grays, greens, yellows. This is more of an acidic yellow, and then we get kind of into more mustardy colors.
You know what I think that would look good with? Oregano, because it's got the hints of green.
It
in
does have hints of green. Like you can see them right. Can they see?
Mhm.
They're right there. So this piece is Wabi-sabi, which means, and I can give you the code, but I'm sure you'll find it. It's, oh, I haven't stickered these yet, but it is PRG. Shefali?
PRG. Oh, Shefali will tell you.
Yes, Shefali will tell you what the name
6093.
6093. And then in the same color grouping is this little friend here.
Tell me the code first, actually.
Okay, this one is, oh, this one I can read it. PRG 6286. So this is also a wabi-sabi piece. It's sheer. The colors are kind of like an ochre. It's somewhere between a green and a yellow. I wouldn't call it, maybe more green? More green than yellow? Ochre? Green?
It's more
Green.
green.
So this is a yellowy green.
Yeah, it's got more
Mashed
green.
peas?
No. It's more yellow than that.
Yeah.
But it is definitely an in-between. It's got a lot of that ochre color, but it's got an underlayer of green in it.
And then it also has purple, which it's kind of
It's
like
very
a
neat combo.
maroon purple there. And then the rest of it is black and a crew. It's probably closer to white.
And Amy's asking, is there a link to the collection? The website takes me either to YouTube or last week's collection. So you didn't change? I can change it.
Okay, hold on. On the front page, or can you let us know where I forgot to change the link?
So shop goes directly to the live.
And what about watch?
And watch also goes to live.
Okay, so Shefali, can you change that for me?
Yeah, guys, I'll change that right now.
Yeah, that's what happens. That's what happens when you do things super quick. You don't know how many times Shefali and I ask each other, how do we get by?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, here we go. This one is a lovely, it's very, very soft. It's also a cardigan. It's part of our wabi-sabi collection. The colors are, I feel like this would go with sand, wouldn't it? Because it's taupe. It's a very neutral taupe.
This would go really well with the sand. Do you want me to get the sand?
So the other colors that are in it, we have a soft, like a dusty rose here. And then this is...
Oh, I think that's why I picked it, actually. Oh, no. There are some pieces I picked from the full price that go really well with the sand.
Okay. Oh, so classy.
That's really nice.
That's really nice. Purple?
Ooh.
Who knew?
Sorry, what was the code for this one?
That's a great question.
DRC.
But this is my divider. This one is so soft, guys. And it's wabi-sabi, which means it is 107 Canadian. And it is PRC 6244. That purple is insane. I love it. And this one is just so unbelievably soft. It feels like something you could wear on a vacation. You know what's really cool is I had a lady come in today who is going on a trip to Europe tomorrow, but the weather and the holiday got in her way. Look at this one. And so she was buying clothes, but now as part of this trip, it's not really a business trip, but she has to go to events, like special events.
Mm-hmm.
And it was funny because we were looking at the clothes, and I'm so used to pulling things that are vacation-y for people. And we had to consciously choose things that were not vacation-y, that, you know, just were on the edge of between artsy and business.
Mm-hmm.
And we found some great pieces,
Nice.
but it really made me see how, you know, because I would go through the racks and I go, beautiful but too vacation-y, too comfortable, too relaxed. And then we'd find one, I go, this one, black, red, gray. This is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so nice. So this one is also exceptionally soft. It is also a wabi-sabi piece. It is a cardigan. The color is teal, but it's like multi shades of teal. There's a darker teal as well as a lighter teal. Here we have brown. What shade of brown is that? Is it octopus?
I would say it's close to an octopus. I'm not sure because I feel like I remember octopus and it's always different when I actually.
Yeah, like I feel like
See
it's
it.
more pink and this is less pink. So maybe
Yeah.
this is closer to the brown from the winter collection.
Which one's the brown?
I don't remember.
I was like, torta? No.
No, it's not torta. But I did get an email from Bryn Walker today. They are releasing their fall collection. So we will very soon find out if the Casbah pant is back.
Wow.
Yes. And if it is back, I asked her if it's possible to get larger swatches.
Nice.
So that we can have these swatches in store and you don't have to try to decide from a tiny little piece.
And we can also show you more than a tiny little piece.
Yes. It's going to be, we'll have to see if they get the Casbahs. Okay, so guys, so beautiful and wabi-sabi. This next one is also very pretty. It has purples and teals and reds, and the background color is, look how beautiful that is. Can they see all the colors in it?
There's a side slit top in that fabric too.
Is there? In the other pile?
Yeah.
There.
You should show that as a set.
Okay.
Okay. No problem.
You have to twist my arm. So this is the full price piece, and it's got a beautiful red border on it. It's very pretty. And so the colors, I think what makes this really special is that how much you can wear it with. So you can pair this with orange, you can pair it with isola or a teal, you can definitely pair it with red, and then surprisingly, it has a beautiful purple in it as well. And the purple kind of veers towards brown, like it's a brownie purple. So, but and it has black, so you could pair it with that as well. If you are interested in getting matched sets from this collection, the best way to find a matched set is when you go into the collection, sort it alphabetically. If you sort it alphabetically, Shefali, can you sort it alphabetically and see if they come together? Because I added that release thing at the beginning of it, but it should still go alphabetically.
Yeah, it can go alphabetically.
So it's still showing matched fabrics? Yeah, it should, because the beginning is identical. So would get not counted in the alphabetical part.
Yeah, it's just that I think because some of them, their matched friends are not with them. So some of them you can see the matched sets together. Other ones are going to be singles.
Or they haven't been released yet,
Yeah.
right? Because there are some pieces that we haven't even put on the website yet.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, how's that, Shefali?
Beautiful.
Love the colors in here. Look at that design. Just look at that. It's
so
beautiful.
What kind of print is this? Where is it from?
I don't know. That's a good question. Do you know the answer?
Well, isn't it a digital print?
I don't think it is actually.
It's not?
No, digital prints have a different feel to. Oh, that's a peacock feather. Look. No, digital prints have a very different feel. That looks more like a digital print.
So how would this fabric be created then? Wouldn't it still be printed on? Because it is a very graphic
It is printed
design.
on, but I think a digital print is a different beast. I'll keep my eye open as we go through things and see if I can find one that I know is a digital print. The digital prints always go so fast.
And what's the code for this one?
Oh gosh, you got beautiful ones. The code for this, the code will be the same for both of these pieces, and there's probably a waterfall top too. And it is PRG6265.
And Carrie is wondering how soft it is.
It's an 8.5 or a 9. I rarely give a georgette a 10, just because you can actually feel the threads on a georgette as opposed to a crepe where it kind of creates a flat surface. But it is not stiff at all. It has zero stiffness to it, and the threads are quite fine, but you can feel that it's made of thread.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say it's about as good as a georgette gets. It's so nice of you guys all to join me on a Tuesday, especially after we were all snowed in for so long. I don't know about our non-Ontario friends, but Ontario got dumped on.
And Margo is saying that first one, which is a water droplet, that one is a digital print. Right?
Yes, that one is a digital print.
It's in the very front here.
Exactly. Yes. And how do I know? A digital print looks like a photograph that has been somehow put with a filter put on it, and then it's usually blown up or shrunk or digitalized so that it looks more computery. So it's like you see like the water droplets and the detail on the petals. Can you see how it almost looks like a photograph? That's a digital print.
Yeah. Okay. And Rebecca said it was -32 here this morning in Alberta.
Oh my goodness. I remember the first time I heard of square tires, my jaw dropped. Have you heard of them?
No.
So especially in the prairies, when it gets really, really cold, a portion of the tire will flatten out so that when you're driving, there's it's round and then flat.
Oh.
Yeah, and it takes a while for it to unfreeze so that it gets its right shape.
Oh.
But that's all I know. And if there's anybody out there who knows more, I would love to hear more about squared out tires.
Let us know, guys.
This is so beautiful. So here's another piece that has so many colors you can choose. The Bryn Walker chartreuse. We have, this is definitely a blue, not a teal. We have a persimmon or a watermelon color, so many different shades of pink, so many different shades of purple. And it looks like there's yellow in it, but it's not. It's all green. That's really sweet.
Guys, the front page of the website has been changed.
Thank you, Shivali. I hope I got the rest of them right. We have to change it in so many places.
We also have to change the featured collections, I think. You can feel it when it happens. Yes, I've lived it. And Jane said she did not know that.
There you go. Can you check featured collections?
No, I think even Amy said it needs to be changed. Amy said, my furnace broke yesterday, so got to shell out for a new tomorrow. No. Been a couple cold days on the prairie. And Corey said, our furnace was on the fritz today, too.
Oh, I know Corey was in on the weekend, and she was saying she had her doubts about whether that furnace was going to make it or not. So Mira saw this fabric and said a good mother would buy it for her.
I wonder who that could be.
Who could that be? So she's right. It's exquisite. It's a watermelon pink with black, and then we have kind of like a floret. So I don't know how to describe it. This is like a more red watermelon, and this is more of a pink watermelon, but they're both watermelons. And then we have black and then green. I think it's the green. It is a crepe silk. It is like butter.
What's the code?
The code on this. And this comes in a bunch of different pieces too. I need my magnifying glass. It's downstairs.
Yes, I'll go get it. It's PRC 6084. Why don't you show that one off a little bit more for
I
a
can
couple
do that.
moments?
I can do that. And put it on upside down, which is always fun.
So Corey apparently says that the Wabi-sabi pieces are not added to the collection, but they will be added.
Not all of them, but the ones that I'm showing you today should be.
So let us know, Corey.
I'm trying to figure out why they wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Could you do me a favor? Can you go into products? ELPHA.
Oh, nope. She found them by using the filter. Okay, cool.
Okay, good.
Yes,
Yes.
Wabi's there. Okay.
It's not a lot of Wabi there, but the ones that I'm about to show you have been dealt with, so they will be there.
You should pair it with that necklace over there. Right now, no. To the right, to the right. No, more right, more right.
Right.
As right as possible on the other side. Nope, no, Priya. Turn around.
I got there.
All right, over here.
Yeah, these jackets are definitely undervalued for their upside down use. So yeah, I'm going to come up real close and show you the colors. So I'd really like you to see what I'm talking about here. So you can see there's black, there's green, and then there's two shades of pinky tones. One is a little more coral, and the other one is a little bit more pink. So maybe that's what it is, coral and pink. And then this color here, it's I wouldn't call it a chartreuse. It's more of a leaf green in here. Thank you, Shivali.
No. There's a cardigan, non-wabi, that looks like it has a dragon on it. I know it's not a dragon, but all I see is that when I look at it. What's the coding?
Yeah, show us. This one is softer than butter. Have you felt this one?
Oh yeah.
This is crazy.
I think I pulled one of the other pieces for.
Like it is. It's so nice. It's
What's the
so soft. That's crazy.
And it's wabi.
And it's wabi. Let me get my little magnifying glass. Okay, guys, it is so much better. PRC 6230. Okay, so the colors in this. So what's cool is it's a mix of black and blue. So those of you asking, is it black? Is it blue? The answer is yes. And it has different shades of green. It has shades of red, and it is shades of red. And then it has this kind of little white dots in it. None of the colors here are as clear as they might otherwise. Guys, this is so soft. This is too soft. It's too nice. Love it. So I think you could pair this with red and it would be super cool. It has this true blue on the bottom that's kind of a cobalt right here. So you can see it.
Excellent.
Which is the one with the dragon?
It's PRC 6234. It's like a chartreuse with a purple and cream center, and it does. I don't think it is a dragon, but it does look like a dragon.
Oh, wow.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. I don't think we've pulled that one.
No.
No, but that is gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we have a piece in this fabric in store currently.
We have similar ones. It's not exactly that, but we've gotten a very similar print with a different background.
Yeah.
Yes, it was a lighter background.
That's right.
Yeah.
So this one, the background is probably kind of sand. There's sand in there, even though it's slightly more yellow than sand. Look at how nice that looks together. But I think you could also pair it with red. You could pair it with blue. You could pair it with oregano. That's what I like about these tops is that there's just so much you can do with them. Really pretty. So I'll come up close so you can see the colors.
What's the code?
The code is PRC 6282. And I want to say it's a 9 in the softness scale for a crepe. Like it's not stiff, but it's not butter.
Mm-hmm.
And again, for the wabi-sabi pieces, especially now that there is some time, if you have any questions about them, ask us. We're happy to answer. We've tried to provide pictures of anything that we saw that we thought you would want to know about, as well as a video that very quickly skims over everything. But we're limited in how long our videos can be, which is why we speak so fast. You're probably wondering, because we're trying to get as much information out there as possible. But we are always happy to answer questions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one is sheer and exquisite. So how would you describe that?
I would say it's like
It's a deep red background.
it's a deep red, but it's got a very pink undertone.
And this is coral
Yeah.
with red. And then we have like a deeper green in
And
there.
there's also like a mustard yellow in it.
It's a soft mustard though.
Yeah. See how it looks with the yellow pants? Because maybe you can actually get away with the fact that it's not an exact yellow match because it's sheer.
soft.
Yeah.
It's cute. I don't feel like it really brings yellow.
With the white top, it will. Underneath.
Well, it's got a yellow top there, like yellow underneath.
Yeah, and it brings out the yellow, I think. It's sweet. I don't think it's
sweet.
I don't think it's meant to be very bold. I think it's meant to be
I think this would be really pretty with the red pants.
lipstick pants.
Shivali gets to get up again.
But then you get to tell me the code.
I do get to tell you the code. Let me get to work on that.
You get to work on
Yeah, because there is a little bit of extra effort required. PRG 6103.
PRG
6103.
and I got you 2 options.
Ooh, very nice. Because you knew I was going to ask.
Oh, I knew.
Okay, I kind of like it with the burgundy, but I'm guessing, yeah. I'm gonna love it with the red.
yeah.
I can't wait to find the perfect red piece to wear with my red pants. That's kind of like what I'm thinking these days. It's like when I find her, she will be mine. Okay, this one here actually goes with this. So we have a matched set in Wabi-sabi. That's always a treat, guys. Code, or should we give the code again?
Yes.
PRC 6283. This is also stunning. So this one is, the colors are kind of like an olive green that's somewhere between green and brown. And then we have varying shades of blue and teal through here. You can see the blue and the teal, but then you can see here at the front, it's more washed out. It's almost like a sea foam in this section. And then here you see more of the green. So I want to say that there's probably a lot of different shades of sand/brown, teal, and green. And the background is a pale taupe. As soon as she says pale taupe, she reaches.
Yeah. Gorgeous. I feel like it makes the teal pop so much.
Yeah.
What is the code, my friend?
This is like, what do we call this again? Coastal Grandma?
Coastal Grandma. What's the code for Coastal Grandma?
I will tell you. Hold on. Coastal
It's like asking like a kid, like, did you want to eat your cookie?
PRG
Yep.
6284.
6284.
Oh my goodness. So this is a kimono sleeve top. I'm in love with her. She's so pretty. Her Monday Tuesdayness comes out in the little bit of red that's here with the orange, pinky orange.
What's the code, Priya?
Yeah. Code on this is PRG. $5956. So colors. This is varying shades of pink that move towards magenta. These designs in here, are they black or purple? I feel like they're black.
I would say they're black, but
They're
the reason
black.
they probably look purple is because it's an indigo dye that creates the black, right? So.
Oh, yeah. And it's not a harsh black. Like it could actually be a navy.
Mhm.
So I think it's going to be one of those chameleons where if you wore it with navy, it would look navy. If you wore it with black, because I'm wearing it with black here, and you could see how it could read navy.
Mhm.
And then on this side, we have the most gorgeous violet. And then in here, can they see the fan pattern
Mhm.
coming through there? And then on the sleeve, like this is just so abstract and gorgeous. So this
This
is that
is
combination of pink and red again.
Yes.
And on this side, what color would you say that is?
It's almost like it's like a dark peach with a lighter coral in the middle.
Yeah, and actually it's two tones.
Yeah.
There's two shades there. There's like a coral and a pink in the same fabric.
Yeah.
Wow. Beautiful. And the blue is very much an ultramarine. Like I wonder if this would look good with the Lysanthus.
Oh, Lysanthus. Oh, totally.
We have somebody as Lysanthus here. These must be people who said they didn't want to ship until after the sneak peek. What do you think? It's close. It's tonally right,
it
but
works.
this is
But I
lighter.
think, if you're looking for a tonal look that's not exactly matchy-matchy, even though that's a favorite, I think this would look really fun together.
Well, I think it almost looks like it could be part of the same sari. This is just another part of the sari.
Yeah.
Very pretty. And again, these are all wabi-sabi pieces. So I believe this one is like 77. Kimono sleeve tops are 77. this one is also, so a lot of the kimono sleeve tops made it into wabi-sabi. This is also a kimono sleeve top.
Mhm.
That's how it looks with sand.
Do you know what the code is?
Yeah, I do. It is. It's very tiny. PRCH. So this is a chiffon. 6043. So it is very soft. And it feels like air. There's nothing to it whatsoever. The background color is actually a really light peach that kind of leans towards ecru or sand. Then in here we have grays, we have blues, we have ochres, we have corals, oranges, so many colors to pull out from that. Can they see it clearly?
Oh, yes.
Good.
I was wondering if you don't mind moving the rack behind you back to...
Oh,
yeah. People love that one, especially with the blue on top.
Yeah, it's exquisite.
Beautiful.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I love that one. Once again, another delicate, beautiful flower pattern, very traditional.
Very, very pretty. It's almost like a French. It's the patterns that inspired the French floral patterns.
I agree. Yeah. Because what is that? 16th or 17th century French floral?
I got to bring out my book to tell you for sure.
I think that's what it was. It said in the, what was the book series? Who was it? Made them? Tash.
It's by Taschen.
Yeah.
And I think it's called Printed Fabrics Through the Ages.
Mm-hmm.
And it pretty much starts with India and then goes from there.
I'm not surprised. Do you know what the code is for that?
Yeah, it's beautiful. This one is PRG 6257. Could be 5257. 6257.
Nice.
It's sheer. It's very soft. It's a bluey pink. The other colors in it are burgundy.
The Taschen book is beautiful.
It's so beautiful.
Honestly, Amy, I read through it a little bit. Whenever I go to Priya's, I do take a gander at it, and it's a piece of art itself.
It is a piece of art itself.
I like it with the burgundy the most.
Yeah, I like it with burgundy. I think it would be great with orange too, though.
Or yearling.
Or yearling? Maybe yearling. Yeah, it would go with yearling.
We can try it.
It's okay. It's okay. We have a lot to get through. What time is it?
It is 8:46.
Yeah. Yeah.
Chiffon.
Yeah.
Is the lace on the bottom of the pink side slit top soft? Question mark.
Okay, so it is not as soft as silk, but it doesn't, like, it's not adding its own shape to it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Nothing is gonna feel like the silk. It's just got a different texture to it.
But
It's meant to be something that when it's on the bottom of your top, it's not actually touching skin.
right, and it weighs it down.
Yeah.
And it gives it a little additional length. So we add this at the bottom when the original sari is not long enough. So the original sari, when you wear it, it's like 5.5 yards, that wrap. But the length from here, from where you tuck it to your feet.
The width of it, yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's the width of the sari. Yeah, it can vary from 66 inches to 60 inches. And sometimes when we're cutting our pieces, this falls within a place where we just don't have the fabric for it. There's not enough sari to cut it. So in order to maintain the length, we add some extra fabric. And you know what? And we're still looking for ideas. We use borders, we use lace. That's pretty much all we've ever used, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
I was suggesting to Priya, because I had a lovely customer come in and I helped patch her piece with some scraps, that we could even make borders out of our remnants. That would be pretty cool. Yeah.
So I think we do have, I would love to see patching done with our remnants.
Mm-hmm.
Borders, just don't think we're there yet. I see us getting to that point where we actually are in border production as well as this, but I don't think we have enough team members
to do that. Yeah,
to
and
do
that's
that
the problem.
at this point. I think if we get bigger, we'll have more specialized people. Like right now, it's kind of specialized by who makes what, so that the same people make the same pieces over and over again. So it almost becomes second nature. They kind of already know what to look out for.
Mhm.
For example, this piece here was made by Gulafa. Gulafsa.
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 Nice. Thank you, Gulafsa. It's
They're new. I haven't
beautiful.
met Gulafsa yet.
And what's the code for that one?
This one's so pretty, by the way. It's got Swarovski crystals on it. It is PRG6248.
I think you should check the full price section because I think I pulled the cardigan for that. Hopefully.
So,
I think I know I had pulled something.
Oh, yeah, you did. You did. This is gorgeous.
Very unique.
Just so I'll put this on first, and then I'll use the other piece to show you the colors. And I gave you the code, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is a Georgette silk. It is very soft. Again, it's about as soft as a Georgette is going to get. So like a 9. We reserve 10s for crepe. So here we go. And I will put this on, and then I'll show you the colors. It is truly magnificent, guys. The colors are insane. So you can see that this half of the sari is the part that has all of these sparkly things on it. And when it was a sari, the way that this would have worked is this part. I wonder if that's the bundle. That would have been the bottom border. So this part would have been the bottom of the sari, and this part would have been
the top.
the top. So that you would have seen the sparkles down there. And then we have to find the piece that has the bundle because that's going to be extraordinary, right? It's usually this piece, though.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been processed, the bundle part.
We'll have to look for it. So because this piece is kind of a Monday, Tuesday, if I flip it around, the sparkles will be on this side. But in the meantime, if I want to have sparkles on both sides, I can just flip this one.
She can do the Dame Judy hack.
I can do our Dame Judy hack.
And actually, somebody commented that they saw Margot's little reel that we created.
Margot's reel was so lovely. Okay, guys, let's all take a minute to be in love with this fabric. It is divine. It almost, you know what it looks like, a Satyapal in the creativity of it. Satyapal is a very famous Indian designer. So the background is different shades of blue, seafoam green, and I think that's it. Blue and green, right? The background is blue and green.
You should try it with the sparkling necklace behind you on your right, just to really highlight the sparkles.
So I think it's really cute that you think I know the difference between my right and my left.
Oh, right!
I don't. I'm a this person.
Yes.
Yeah. So
you're like,
yeah, on my right, you might as well. You might as well have said to the east.
That way.
It's to the east of you, Priya. So did I do this right? Yes. So now all the sparkles are on this side and on this side. So we have a little bit everywhere. So busy enjoying this that I'm not telling you the colors. So it has red in it. It has magenta. Digitalis would be amazing with this. It has orange and it has yellow. So in addition to having this quite neutral background, there's so much in there that you could take from to create an interesting look. And so the top is Wabi-sabi, but the jacket is full price. And Shefali, I am in love.
Ooh!
Right?
How does it look with the yellow pants?
That's coming up next. Especially because it has that little red border there. And then look at how the blue looks with the lace with the red through it.
I really like that. And Corey says looks so much better live than on the website.
That's always the case. I know. But it's really nice to see we're getting people who are from the States, I guess, who have just found out about us, who have been watching our lives because it's their first time orders, but they've been ordering things that we featured on the live. So that's really nice that people are willing to trust like a 2-hour live and be willing to kind of let themselves get into it.
We've had some pretty hilarious lives, though, not gonna lie.
Yeah, we've had some fun. Okay, this is too beautiful. Just too beautiful. Wow. Too nice. And now here's your yellow question, Shefali. And I'm gonna say no.
I don't like it as much.
No.
It takes away the depth of the...
Yeah, the fact that the red was the same depth of tone. This one is just it's buttercup. It's ever so slightly, not a jewel tone.
Wait, hold on. Before you take it off, I want to try one other pant. It's not a pant we've shown in a while. But I know
these
some
are
of
our cotton pants. This one is more of a.
It's a true mustard.
It's a true mustard. Yeah, this is definitely great. Yes.
Okay.
Mustard and red and blue. What's not to love?
And there's a lot of you ladies that we know have grabbed this pant, so.
Yes. And now these only fit up to a size 18. Though,
I
right?
think so, yeah.
Yeah, they're cotton and they fit to a size 18. We can't tag them as part of the collection. So they come in a size large, extra large. That's what it says, but I can't actually find the price on these. Maybe we forgot to price them. They're widely.
I think they're $50. Hold on,
55?
maybe. Hold on. Cotton palazzo.
I love this piece. So
45.
45.
Pretty
It's
good.
even better. 45 Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Every once in a while I try on something like this set and I just think, I don't know, I just feel so special with the whole set on. It's nice.
It's very nice.
You know what the unfortunate thing is? It will be hard to get a set if some people are determined to get the cardigan. So tactically speaking, go for the cardigan first. Because even though this might sell as a wabi-sabi piece, I think more people are going to go for the cardigan on the top.
Well, the cardigan is just a more popular style.
Yeah.
Besides that, we try to make it more inclusive than the boxer top. For example, the boxer top is not our most size inclusive style, purely for the fact that it's an afterthought style that
it's
we cut.
what we.
It's a
when we
remnant.
have leftover fabric.
It's a remnant style.
Yeah. And people have asked, like, how come you sell this? You're so size inclusive, but this only fits to size 12. And it's because we are also eco-friendly. So we're trying to use up as much of our fabric.
Lots of elements, yeah.
So this one, the background it's a brown. Like it's elk. A greeny brown, maybe. And then you have these beautiful same colors, the red, the orangey marigold color, and the blue. And then just for funsies, we have some black and white. And again, this is part of the Wabi-sabi collection, and the number on this is PRG6100. And here's another little black and white one. So in all fairness, this one is more stiff.
What's the code?
Code is PRG6293. And so I want to say on the softness factor, it's about a 6.5. But I also think that with washing, like it feels starched is what it feels like. It doesn't, and you can hear like it's, I wonder if I get close enough if they can hear it.
Mm-hmm. It's been really starched.
It's very starched. So I don't know how soft it will eventually get. All silk softens with wear. But
wear,
color-wise,
wash.
Yeah, so this is a chartreuse. This is, again, somewhere between, like that actually looks more navy, but then up here it's more black. So we have both colors in it. It is a poncho. And again, let's try it with the sand. This chair is saying to me, I'm a chair. I'm not a hanger. I'm a chair.
The rack's over there, Priya.
But I have to keep them separate. These are the wabi-sabi.
No, I know.
Okay.
It's just
Yes, that's what it's saying to me. Okay. How special is that? I feel like everything that we have paired with these sand pans looks coastal grandma elegant. Like it's fun, but it's that I'm so sophisticated and also fun.
It's very Grace and Frankie.
It's more Grace
than it is Frankie. Yes.
Most of our stuff is very Frankie. This is very Grace. Beautiful.
If Grace decided to dress like Frankie for a day, this is how she would do it.
She might. She wears very tailored stuff.
She does. But, if she decided
Have you been watching Grace and Frankie?
Well, I actually really enjoy it when you guys are watching it. Usually when Priya's mother-in-law comes into town, they watch a lot of Grace and Frankie. And honestly, it's a real treat.
It is. It's a good show.
I watch it too. Yeah.
Well, the acting is, the storyline's a little silly. They do put out there's some real problems that do affect people of a certain age. I just am dying to try the pinafore hack again. So for
PRC.
PRC. PRC. 6080. Softness factor, 10. Only because that one that I said was unbelievably soft was an 11. Like, this is normally as soft as it gets until you find an 11. Colors, somewhere between a sky blue and a teal and black and gray. Can you see it right there? Like there's like a gray shadow.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can kind of see it there. So it's a solid teal-y.
Oh my god, I feel like it's like an illusion.
It does, like it almost makes you want to
faded.
blink, right? Am I wearing it inside out? I am.
That's the illusion.
That's
that
the
it's
illusion.
inside out, yeah.
All right, let's try it now.
It looks soft, is it?
It's so soft. And what's nice about this, like I was saying about pieces that, you know, if you're going somewhere just a little more formal, this one, because it's kind of an all over pattern, it does have a bit more formality to it.
Pinafore hack.
Pinafore hack. So you take this, put this inside, and then how did we not figure this out?
Oh, we needed Kat's genius.
And then Lorena
and
to
then
translate.
Lorena to actually translate, yeah.
If you were a belt person, this would look so sweet with a belt. I am not a belt person, but
Don't use that belt.
no.
Yeah.
The stylist at Shefali is losing her mind right now.
Rushing to find a belt in like a speed of lightning.
I don't mind the pink, Shefali. Okay. You think this one's better?
I'm trying to. It's hard to find an option. It's such a speed. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
No.
Oh, but you know what's cool, Shefali, with this one is you can wear it as an obi belt.
Yes, you can. And that was my intention.
Oh,
this
sure.
entire
It was. Yeah,
time.
it was. Sure it was. Thousands would believe you, Shefali.
Oh, 100.
And I am one of those thousands.
You know, this is the one time I'm looking for scarves and I cannot find any scarves.
So, dear friends, we have this leak in our store that we've had ever since we opened 3 years ago. And last week, even though we've been so lucky and our silks have been spared, one of our baskets of silk scarves got dumped on. So that's probably why you can't find any, Shefali. This has serious potential. And then what I would have to do is just make sure it's overlapped.
It's adorable, Priya.
It's adorable. Like I said, if I were a belt person, I would be all over this. It kind of reminds me of that stuff that we were looking from that designer yesterday, the local one. That idea. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Tucks it into her bra. Bra is part of the clothing.
Well, not just the bra, the Joanna jumpsuit.
Oh, yeah. I would need to do some work on this to make it feel more like me.
But it is so sweet.
It's got so much potential. So much.
You don't even have to tie. You could just tuck it in.
Just tuck it in. Like, just lift it up and tuck it in?
Like, just literally tuck it in.
Like a French tuck?
Yeah. Like in the belt, yeah. Take the end. No. Other way.
Up,
Like
up into it.
under it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's better, right? Because it gives you that.
It gives you the floofing that you want.
Yeah. And then put a jacket over this?
Cute.
So cute.
The Darcy?
Now you're going to go get me a Darcy?
Yep.
It will be perfect with the Darcy, not going to lie. So I think we only have 2 or 3 Darcys left, but I placed another order for 10 because people are loving this piece. And I can understand why. Like, it is such a go-to piece. So this is the Darcy, D-A-R-C-Y cardigan. It's made out of a rayon. It's very, very soft, and it's one size fits pretty much everybody. Because it's.
I think pretty much everybody, because it's meant to be cut pretty large. Yeah.
So that's where the seam is. So all of this is open space on both sides.
And it's blue sky, right?
Blue Sky.
Yeah,
yes.
and Blue Sky is honestly, guys, a really size inclusive brand. If you do not already know,
This looks so freaking cute,
yeah,
Shefali.
it's adorable.
Ah,
We got a spin.
we got a spin. And I think the belt actually makes it.
Thank you.
Like without the belt, it would be maybe just a little too casual. This kind of dresses it up. And what doing? Oh, mind you, this feels so much more like me, no belt.
But you know, I actually really still love that. It's a way to turn your poncho into a top
Yeah.
without making it get caught in the sleeves,
Yeah,
for
'cause
example.
it gets rid of that sleeve bunches.
Yeah.
But I think for me personally, rather than a belt, I would just add a bit of asymmetry, do something more
Cute.
like that.
All right, we definitely got to try this with another poncho. It's
This is
adorable.
too pretty. And this is very soft. This is a 10. It's not silk, but it's a 10.
Agreed.
Time, Shefali. I have been chatting again.
904.
Okay. All right. We can work with 904. Oops. I was just thinking, shout out to our creative team online who helped us put together this look.
Shout out to
whom
our
we
styling
never would have
team.
found it. Yeah.
Did they make the Darcy in any other colors? No, they did not.
So the only other solid color that it comes in is like a watermelon pink,
Yes.
which I did not think was going to be. I didn't think it would match very much. Like it's its own little accent, so I didn't know that you would really put it with silk.
Well, you could, but I think when the summer comes around, it might be a consideration. We don't find that kind of watermelon pink, like,
Sells really well.
unless it's paired with our tiered skirt.
Yeah.
But
So this one,
it's that same fabric,
oh
right?
my god, I love this so much. And in a high-low top. So I was wearing a high-low top today. I posted a little story online.
Mm.
And actually, I will put this out to all of you. So what I did today was I was wearing a different one. I was wearing a chiffon high-low top. And I wanted to create some asymmetry, but instead of tying a knot, what I did, will I get the ring off?
Do you want one of my rings? I have them all off.
You always do that. I take them off. And then,
Well, it's because I was working with cords, right? And the
Uh-huh.
cord, I'm working really fast. The cords get stuck in my finger.
So-
Bye-bye.
here's a ring that I've had probably for 15 years.
Adorable.
And yeah, and I just don't reach for it very often, but like I love it. So what I tried to do today was tuck this corner into the ring and create my little tail using this. Oh, actually, this is working way better than the one this morning because the one this morning was a chiffon. So the fabric the ring kept slipping off.
Mhm. 'Cause of
And
how
I
tight
tried
the
to use a
fabric would go,
magnet
yeah.
to kind of help it stay in place. But it didn't really work.
Ah, that's adorable.
Doesn't it look like just a little bit of bling, right? And because this might come off, but not as easily. So my question to all of you lovely women out there is, can you think of a way that you could stop this ring from sliding down? So I already tried taking a magnet and attaching this silk here to this silk here on the inside.
That's smart.
Right? Just use a magnet to attach it. Didn't work. I don't know why. It slipped kind of down and around it. I don't even know how to explain it. So then I tried taking a bigger magnet and attaching it on the underside, and the magnet would have been too big to go through here.
Mm.
Also didn't work. So there is a way to do this. We just need to put on our collective thinking caps. Because adding that little bit of bling right there is too nice.
So Carol's suggesting maybe a looped elastic, and then you put the ring on as the accessory. And we have we have the nylons behind
We
that.
do, but I bet you if you just used a really thin one, like the little hair ones,
Yeah.
the tiny
the
black
tiny ones, yeah.
And then, but then how do you get the ring to stay on?
Well, the whole point is I think it's adding to the width, right?
No, not. You would see it, but I think there is something there. You would have to attach the elastic to the ring.
The small hair tie loop it through the ring and then the silk.
Yeah, who said that?
Carol.
Carol. Right. So you would kind of take the loop, put it through
Take
here.
a little tie and
Yeah, I'll try. I think you would need a thinner one than the ones we have, but let me try.
Yes, I think a black elastic would work, but I think the whole point is to have the sparkle of the ring, right? I think Priya, I think, showed even in another story a couple days ago with her sculptural tunic dress, which is not really a style we make anymore, how she was able to add some bling to it with kind of those scarf little cuffs that she has.
Yeah,
right?
little scarf things. And since then, I have been really looking at, oh, okay, so the ring has to go on first. And then under the ring, you put the elastic. So I guess the question is, do you see the elastic when you do that? Because that is definitely going to hold everything.
Then I think you need a thinner elastic, right?
Right.
But I think if you had a thinner elastic, then yes.
Yeah, you could.
Or a bigger ring.
A clear elastic would be perfect.
Yeah.
So yes, there is something here. Whoever actually figures out like the perfect way to do it has to share it, because I know we all have rings that are so sparkly that we don't have enough fingers for.
Try putting the elastic over the fabric under the ring.
Yes, I can do that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, so here's my ring. Putting it through here. Pulling it up as far as I can. So in order to get that really cute asymmetry look, you want to get as close to the underarm as possible, which means my arm's going to have to come out for this. And then there's my ring. Can they see me?
Mm-hmm.
And then here's my elastic.
Our dongle friend is making sure you're seen.
My happy little, it's not a dongle.
It's a
gimbal.
Gimbal. I keep calling it a dongle.
They all sound like elves or dwarves in
dongle dee, dongle dum. Yeah. There's
like in game Lord of the Rings.
And,
in Lord of the Rings, dongle and gimbal.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, it worked. And because the elastic is black and the piece is black, you don't see it. I think I would work a little harder to get it in exactly the right spot, which would be here and not here. But it's very, very close. So it's something to play with, guys. You know, for when you're bored, or it's snowing, or your tires are square and you don't want to go anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Your tires are square. They don't want to go anywhere. When it's negative 32 in Alberta, you never know. Mm-mm.
You know, here's a story. I got a story for you.
Story time.
Yeah. So I was talking to somebody the other day. Oh, it was a fireman. And it was a man. So it was a fireman. Firefighter. So what happened was Mira came over and she said, Mom, your house smells like...
Oh, this story.
You heard this story?
Oh, I know this
She
story.
says, your house smells like gas or something. And I'm like, no, I think people have just been like using their snow blowers and you can kind of smell it. And then like 2 hours later, I went downstairs to get something for her. And then we both came upstairs and I'm like, Mira, my house smells like gas. She goes, yeah, it really does. So we didn't know what to do. We called the fire department. So fire department came. And for those of you who are in this similar situation, I knew this, but totally forgot. If you have anything that exhausts out of your house, like a fireplace, a gas fireplace, or in our case, our furnace, the snow had piled up so high that it was blocking that vent. And we don't normally get this much snow, so it had never been a thing. And so we were, of course, getting carbon monoxide into our house. Yay. Anyways, as part of this whole experience, I was chatting with a firefighter, and I was letting him know that...
I was going to say, that would have made the last Friday Live very interesting.
Oh, God, it was crazy. Yeah, chatting with the firefighter, and we were talking about how Sully loves blueberries. And so this firefighter was telling me, here we go. I hope you guys can see the colors. This one has so many warm tones in it. Gabriella, I feel like these are your colors.
This is very Gabriella's colors.
It's very, very Gabriella's colors. So we have lots of blues, but then we have a lot of sea foamy teal, some slightly like warm yellows, warm oranges, warm greens.
And Heather says, is that how to get a fireman visit?
Yeah. Yes. You do a whole scare where your whole neighborhood is looking out their window wondering why you have 2 fire trucks. And I'm like, I called them right after. I went outside and I'm like, oh guys, the outside smells like gas too. We should just call it off. They must have like a real problems to solve. But they wouldn't call it off because we'd already called. So they came and apparently some of the sensing equipment was on one truck and then some of the other sensing. So we had 2 fire trucks in front of our house. And the neighbors are all like this, right?
What's going on?
Yeah. Anyways, blueberries. Back to the blueberries. So this one has, you know what's really cool is this checkerboard pattern here. there's gold thread running through it. So even though it probably would have been white and black, it's actually goldy white with goldy black.
What's the code?
It is, and I should have told you the code for the last one too. This one's PRC 5954. Ooh, it's a Monday, Tuesday. So we were talking about blueberries, and he was telling me about his experience in northern Canada, and like more northern part of Ontario actually, and how there were blueberries everywhere when he was growing up, and that having blueberry bushes, being surrounded by blueberry bushes, was such a part of his Canadian childhood.
Wow.
Yeah, and like I think that's so freaking awesome. But you know, it's funny because shared experience, like squared tires, is something it would be very much a shared experience for people who live in that area.
Mm-hmm.
And having an abundance of wild blueberries all around you at all times would also be an incredible experience. But it's funny to define it as a Canadian experience because not everybody gets to experience it.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what made me think about it is when I was doing the OSSLT, which is the Ontario Literacy Test, there would be stories there that the kids were supposed to be able to relate to because they were part of the Canadian experience, except they would talk about blueberry picking. And there were people in our classes who had no idea what a blueberry grew on because they were from other countries.
Carol said best thing about growing up in Sudbury was that wild blueberries are the best.
Yeah, they really are.
Amy says, I used to go blueberry picking with my mom and grandma out here in Alberta. Oh my God, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Yeah, blueberries. You know what else I really like was raspberry picking. Have you ever been raspberry picking?
No, I've only been strawberry picking. And then I remember we got a lot, and then my aunt made a bunch of jam.
Oh, that's nice.
So that was nice. We took some home. And then what's the code for?
This one, it's also a wabi-sabi piece. It's crepe silk. It's a tiny bit stiff. I'm going to say it's an 8. And it is, yeah, fresh blueberries are just too good. PRC 6064. But I was also thinking that if we lived in a place like that, Sully likes blueberries so much, he would probably turn purple.
Yeah.
Because he would just go find them, right?
Like in Willy Wonka.
Look at that, with the way that this sits on your shoulder and then you get this fan effect.
I always loved on the OSSLT when they talked about fishing on a lake, and kids from Central Africa had no idea what a lake or fish was.
This is it. Who said that?
Corey.
Yeah, like there's this belief of shared experience that doesn't necessarily exist. It would be for some people who've come to Canada, if you talked about, you know, an experience in Africa that's very common of, I don't know, sweeping your front yard and making it seem like that's like totally normal for everybody, when it's actually an experience that's very unique to a group of people. And it can be shared, but you can't assume that everybody understands it.
Well, yeah, it's quintessential. What's quintessentially Canadian? I think that landscape has changed for a lot of people, especially regionally. Even Mira and I were talking about, because I grew up in Mississauga and she grew up in Burlington. That's beautiful.
That's insane. Let me give you the number. Hold on.
Yep.
This one's also a kimono sleeve top. It's sheer. It's an 8 as well. The colors I think are coming out very true. This is a magenta or a digitalis. Wow, this would be spectacular with digitalis.
Yeah.
This one is PRG 6. I'm gonna double check. I think it's 6033. 6033. What were you and Mira talking about?
About how, you know, our experiences, kids growing up on Southern Ontario were so different. I mean, like I grew up in a very different neighborhood in Mississauga than she did in Burlington. I grew up surrounded by immigrants and people of color.
People, yeah.
And I even so I'm from Dubai. That's where I was born. I was surrounded by Islamic culture.
I mean, this is Mourvedre, not digitalis. We don't.
And it looks beautiful together.
Beautiful.
Honestly, I think it looks more like Mourvedre.
I actually think so too. I think digitalis is lighter.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. But it was interesting. Like I grew up in Dubai when I was a kid. I was born there, and you know, I grew up around Islamic culture so much. And then I came to Mississauga, and you know, I was once again surrounded by Islamic culture. The first time I actually saw what Canada was like and saw that there was a big population of non-immigrant people was when I went to Waterloo for my undergrad.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a big shock for me. Like it was a huge shock. And even coming to Hamilton was really different because I had come from a kind of a metropolitan newer city, coming to an older city. It was a bit of a change for me. And there's a couple other people commenting as well. You know, Jacqueline Webster says we had wild blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries right out of our patio door.
Wow.
And Carol said we had electric outlets in the parking lots for the car block heaters.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Like this is, I mean, like the experiences, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Like I think my shared experience with a lot of kids who are also from Mississauga is like on our lunch break, we'd walk to the corner store and buy shawarma from an auntie. And buy like, you know, samosas and stuff. I don't know if, you know, Mira, when she was a kid going to high school, if she had
hers
the
would
same
have been
experience.
hers would have been going to get slushies.
Yeah.
Slushies from 7-Eleven. Yeah, so I guess what does make the Canadian shared experience?
Jane said, yeah, no kidding. Waterloo is a white conservative area. I'll bet it was a shock. Oh my God, Jane. I don't even want to talk about the day I got my student card. I went to the school and there's a giant line of kids getting their student card. And I went, oh my God, where am I?
So when I was in university, I got a scholarship to U of T at St. Michael's College. So St. Michael's College, I don't know if it's changed much since then. I mean, it's been 30 years, more than 30 years. This one is, let me tell you the code. PRG 6030.
That's a pretty one.
The color is crazy. You know why it is? It's because it's got that same combination of vibrant pink with coral.
How does it look with the sand? Or even with para, it'd be really nice.
With the green? It
Yeah,
looks
'cause
amazing with sand.
It's got green in it. 1 second.
It's insane with sand. So, gosh, what was I talking about? Oh, right. So I went to St. Michael's College, and I stayed in a residence called Loretto College, and it was run by nuns. So the first time
It was run by nuns.
it was run by nuns,
Oh,
and that was actually my first experience of nuns. They were very sweet, but it was really funny because we kind of had a meet and greet. The first, like this was like 90s, right? Early 90s. This is beautiful with the green. Like that's just, and I wouldn't even say there's no green in here. It's just the two
There is
colors.
green.
It's a different green. Oh no, I see it. She's right, guys. As usual, Shafali's right. Yeah. So we were all introducing ourselves, and so this one girl, she says, "Oh yeah, my name is Mary," and the nuns are all there and like, oh, how wonderful, the blessed name of the Virgin Mother. How wonderful is that? And then the next girl said, oh, my name is Rebecca. Ah, First Testament. How lovely. And then somebody else, it was, my name is Christina, a variation on the name Christ. And then they got to me and go, so my name is Priya.
Blessed be, blessed be.
Blessed
yeah.
be, blessed be. And we were trying on to the next one.
Wait, try it with the orange, Priya.
It was really funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah. Poor things.
They didn't know what would hit them.
They've been kind-hearted, but this is how fast the world is changing, right? Oh, beautiful with the orange too.
Because it's the border, right? Even though it's more of
Yeah,
a.
you're right. It is that
Yeah.
border. Right there. This is an incredible piece. So yeah, that was kind of fun. That was a fun little experience. Made for a good story. Those poor ladies. They were so nice though.
Yeah, I was lucky because I grew up around Christianity a little bit, so I've been to mass a bit. So I wasn't too averse to that. And I remember even in Waterloo, a lot of people not really understanding Islamic culture. And I was like, guys, what do you mean? Like, everyone I knew was Islamic. What are you talking about? Everyone I knew was Muslim. Wow.
Yes.
Yes. Even though it's not exact, it's still very tonal. Yeah. And it shows that you can actually wear darker tones with the pair of pants, right? It's not just meant for lighter pieces.
No, and it warms up the whole look. It doesn't look quite so summery anymore. And this other color is definitely oregano.
Oh, yeah. You
Right?
like trying it on?
Yeah.
Are the pants in your size or no?
No, and I'm not wearing anything.
Yeah.
I'll just have to hold them up.
It's okay.
Yeah, the blueberries. This all started with blueberries. First time I went strawberry picking, I went with my aunt, and I might have been about 8 years old, and I ate as many as I picked, to be fair. And I was gathering them in a basket, but then when we were checking out, they poured them into plastic bags, and I tripped and I fell, and I landed on the plastic bag filled with strawberries and squished them all with my bum. Yeah, it was sad.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That's a traumatizing.
It was traumatizing. It was. You know what it is? The reason that it works is because of this lighter shade. Oh, and I am wearing it inside out.
Mm-hmm. But that's okay.
Mm-hmm. Really cute. And again, Wabi-sabi collection, guys. Okay. There's only a few more in the Wabi-sabi collection. I don't know that we're going to get to the other ones, chiffon.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay, this is Divine. So pretty. This is also a kimono sleeve top. This is, oh, look. That's the other half. We have a matching set.
Corey said, I'm laughing so hard. And she said, you made jam.
Yeah,
and Heather said, I would have still have eaten them.
I think my aunt, she didn't have children at the time. And so she was very much a black and white thinker. So there wasn't a lot of, oh, I'm sure that was an accident, you know.
Oh no.
And she was like, guess you're eating squash strawberries now. Walks. Comes, and then I went home to my mom. She dropped me off, and she's like, yeah, so the strawberries were all mushed. Priya sat on them. Walks out the door. My mom looks at me. I think we probably did make jam. My mom is a fabulous cook, and I'm sure she would have figured something out.
Some blueberry pie.
Apple. It was raspberry. No, strawberry.
Oh, strawberry pie, yeah.
This is nice. This is a denim blue here.
With the tencel? It would look kind of fun.
Oh, it would be amazing with the tencel. Beautiful. So yeah, that's a match set. Oh, should I give the code?
You've already shown this fabric. So
I have shown the fabric,
yeah.
Okay, so this one, this would be insane with yearling or torta.
I was thinking torta would be so unusual with it.
Well, especially with those colors, the watery colors at the back. But so many colors in here. We've got like a winey, rusty color. We've got all these blues.
The ochre.
The ochre. Where's the ochre? Oh, the ochre, right? The ochre. Then all the indigos. This is sand.
Same.
Sand. Coastal grandma.
Even the viscosha would look really good with this.
The viscosha would be incredible. I think I have a viscosha behind me.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can also grab a
I
viscosha
think
for
there's
you.
one back there.
Yeah, it's really crazy how much better and better these fabrics are getting. Like, we always think we've seen beautiful ones, and then we see the next shipment and we're like, oh my god.
So I'm going to be picking saris again. We're going to be, oh, look at that together.
Oh.
So we're going to be, wow. We're going to be picking crepes. So that'll be exciting. And there's a new collection that we've been offered out of Jaipur where they take saris that are a little more stained, but then they use color fast dyes to dye over the stains. So you still see the pattern coming through, but it's a tie-dye design.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to have a look at those. She's collected some for me to look at. I mean, what I really like about our styles is that there's an elegance to them. And I think even if we go tie-dye, it's got to be more of a sophisticated tie-dye, not a...
It can't be what I consider the gentrified tie-dye, which is like that almost like bohemian to a point.
Yeah, that's what I don't want it to be overly bohemian. I would like it to be more artistic.
Well,
crafts.
it's not genuine to what tie-dye can look like. Like, we show a lot of tie-dye actually in our pieces, but it's done in the way that people traditionally buy tie-dye in the countries that, you know, we get the saris from, right?
Yeah, like actually like that blue piece we showed, right?
Yeah, or even that,
Like
there's an orange piece that's in this shipment that has like a tie-dye effect. That's pretty genuine to the kind of tie-dye we actually see.
Like
Yeah,
this.
so this is a pretty like authentic tie-dye. You have an original pattern, and then they created or added the tie-dye on top.
So this is, I think, the kind of thing that we can get.
That's kind of cool.
It is cool, but I think it has to be like this, where it's not all this. It's just
An element.
an element of it. But anyways, yeah, so we're going to be seeing them for the first time during the next sari picking.
Mm-hmm.
And we're still trying to set a date. I'm going to try to have either on a Tuesday night or on a Friday night. So I will keep you guys posted.
Yeah, works for them. Jane says she loves crepes. And Amy says, I love the orange tie-dye in the shimmer. Yes, I think you know exactly which one I'm talking about. It's beautiful.
This one
It's very soft.
is so soft.
Very soft.
So this is a kimono sleeve jacket, and that is a deep, almost a charcoal gray. And the other color
A burgundy.
is a burgundy.
Wow.
Almost
Almost evil.
evil. Look at that together. Hangers are in the way, unfortunately. But
You know, a rose top would be pretty nice to get that lighter shade that's on the sleeve. Or
Mhm.
what kind of color is that?
oh yeah, on the sleeve, it's
It's more of a taupe.
I think that's an octopus.
Oh, it's an octopus.
That is definitely an octopus.
Do you think it would work with heron from a couple shipments ago?
Heron is that like kind of like an icy gray.
Yeah.
An icy taupey gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
This
I
is
do
too
wonder what
warm.
color you would put with this to make it pop. Because it is quite dark. I guess it has to be this color, right?
I think so.
You have to build on the colors that are in it. But the silk is insane.
Morag said, I almost missed it. I was out stargazing.
Oh, that's so nice. That's wonderful. Living the dream, Morag. Living the dream.
And Claire said, is there a code for the cardi?
That's this one. No, that's okay. This one we should probably code.
Yes.
And then I'll hold up the other one again.
And Heather's wondering if it's a more Vedra match.
This one, oh, we can check. I feel like it's a little too deep burgundy, but we're gonna check. This one is PRC 6087, and once everybody's picked up their pants, we won't have anything to match it with.
Mhm.
Oh, what do you think?
I like it. It's fun. It's a good choice, Heather. It brings out a lot of the
definitely
pink
brightens it up, and yeah, it
tones,
really
yeah.
brings out the pinky tones. That's very sweet together. It's back. And then I was going to give you the number off of this one. Here. Did I already show this one? This is really pretty. I know I did this one on one of the sneak peek. Is it following me? No. I did this one on one of the sneak peeks. The videos. Because I think you can wear this with oregano and you can wear it with torta. Okay, this one, this beauty is in the Wabi-sabi collection, and it is PRC 6246. So freaking beautiful. Okay, guys, that's it for Wabi-sabi. What time is it? Show them that one. Shafali?
It is, sorry, there was somebody being very interesting in the comments. 9:31.
Oh, I could probably get through these.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So happy.
So happy.
Yay!
Okay. So this piece here, this is the one I was wearing when we started the live. Right.
Right.
So
After
it's-
she jumped out.
It's a high, yeah. As I like literally jumped into this.
Yes.
You guys, how do we do it? Okay, this one is PRG 6096. And they're, again, every color you can imagine. We have rose colors. We have this color.
With lipstick, it would be fabulous.
It works with this.
Oh, yeah.
With lipstick, it does have red undertones.
This color really acts as a great.
Gasp.
How do you feel about
I
my.
love your
choice.
choice. Well, you know what? It's got that red border.
Exactly. That's
So-
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Like, if you had Kirsch with this.
Wow.
But I don't think it would match the way that this matches because of that pink undertone that the lipstick has.
Yeah. But I think actually Kirsch would match this. I think it would. Kirsch is, it's not a tomato red.
It's a true red.
It's a true red with less blue, but I don't
Mm.
think you necessarily need the blue in this to make it work. Do you? I think the other red would equally work.
Probably. Probably because it's sheer.
Yeah.
Because it would, the sheer acts as the chameleon. That's what we always say. Look at, it's a completely different vibe with a darker pant.
Yeah. Don't know if I love it.
I don't.
No.
It's not the best match. It works, but it's not the
It's
best
not the
match.
Okay, so that's that.
So we might not have done all of. Are we done all the wabi-sabi from the shipment? No, right?
I've only shown you the wabi-sabi that has been released, and we're working away on it. Everything will be there by Sunday. We're going to do a real push on Thursday, so hopefully anything that we've had to hold back we'll be able to release by the end of Thursday. Friday we'll probably do patch and release. That's usually what happens. So those are pieces where they've missed one tiny patch, and so we patch that one little spot, and then we take a picture of it so it's on part of our like the information, and then we just release those. So yeah, definitely keep an eye. I would say by Saturday everything will be up, because on Saturday we don't really work on the shipment. So this is a really sheer blue, and it's got, this is part of the regular price collection. It's got can they see the grid?
Yes.
Yeah. And then it's got these flowers on it as well. So different shades of blue, different shades of navy. Here's another one. Oh, I added this one to the online collection, like sneak peek things. So this one is extraordinarily soft. It is a Georgette silk, but I'm still going to say it's a 9. Like you can't feel the threads, even though it's a Georgette. And colors. So we have like a dusty rose. We have a fuchsia, different shades of blue, different shades of a darker pink.
What's the code on that?
PRG 6281.
And I think there was a cardigan in that as well.
Okay, I'll have a look. So on this sleeve, it's Georgette with satin over top of it. So what you're seeing in those lines there, can they see the differentiation? So you've got satin over top of Georgette. It's very, very soft. And that is only on the one sleeve. And it is a Monday, Tuesday. Very Monday, Tuesday. Fabric. Here's your Monday. Here's your Tuesday. And it's a side slit top.
And Morag's wondering if it matches the digitalis. And yes, there is a cardigan.
So I don't have a pair of the digitalis, but I do have this.
I would say yes. It works. It works.
I feel like it might be a smidge light. I mean, it works, but it might be a little bit
lighter. I think Morvedra is a better match for it. Has the same amount of depth.
Yes,
yeah.
Morvedra definitely works with it. There. So I already said that I'm trying to get big swatches, right? Oh, I really hope I can get them. Unless she replies to me with a, "You're so funny, Priya," and then that means no.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. What a fun joke you've made.
Did you see if I pulled the cardigan for that piece? Just because.
Yes.
It's really nice as a set, guys.
Wow. Look at the colors, and there we have the satin again on this
Gorgeous.
side, and the rest is very like unbelievably soft. Is it a PRG 6281? I want to say that this really feels more like that feels like a crepe, even though it's a Georgette.
So I was thinking the same thing actually when I was checking it.
Maybe it's a chiffon.
Yeah.
Ooh, look at all the sparkles there. That is a lot of sparkle. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So this is kind of neat. Can you find out what else is in this chiffon? Because we so rarely get a solid black.
Oh, in this specific piece?
This one, this is PRC 6297, 6197.
I have a vague suspicion that it actually, I don't think anything is
en route.
Yeah, but this
it
piece
must be en route. Yeah. Yes.
I actually think this is a piece that is black with other colors, because if you look at the border, it has a pattern.
Yeah, it's got some rust, and then here it's got like a gray.
So I think that's the full setter.
You don't think they just added that as reinforcing?
They could have, but I'd be very surprised if this piece was just black. I have never seen.
Yeah, we've never seen it. Yeah, and Interesting to see what the rest of this is.
Yeah.
So the next shipment, which we're releasing in mid-March, is the dresses shipment. So
Mhm.
midi length caftans, self-pocket dresses, maxi dresses, boleros, caftans.
Maxi caftans?
No, I didn't get any maxi caftans this time.
Mm.
Baby dolls.
Baby doll.
Mhm. So these are all like kind of our top styles and jackety styles, and then next time we get more of our dress styles.
Mhm.
And then I'm in the process of ordering for the month after that. We're really speeding things up. She messaged me today. She goes, "Okay, what's next?" And I'm like, I don't know. I have math to do. This is so soft and beautiful. This one is an 8.5. The colors are extraordinary.
What's the code?
That's a good question. PR. PRG 6258. Beautiful. Oh, look at this. Is this one of the other ones where you pull the set?
I tried to, yeah. I think it's there, yeah.
Okay. So we must have a waterfall top in this too.
I think there is one, yeah.
So what you're seeing here, I'll come up close. Teal, different shades of leaf green. The background is black. There's also some indigo. And then on this side, you have a pale blue background. Here you have a black background. So same pattern, two different backgrounds. Pale blue, black, and pale blue. And then you have, ooh, look at the diagonal on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's so sweet.
Very cool. Even on its own, it's a fun top.
It's a very fun top. Beautiful. And did I give you the code on this?
No.
Okay. PRG 6264.
And Jane's wondering if the last piece would match Lysanthius.
I was wondering the exact same thing. Because Jane, I too have Lysanthius that I don't own yet.
Ah!
Wow.
Love.
Is it a match made in heaven, guys? Because I think so.
Does it? Doesn't it?
It does.
You decide.
No, it really does. And I love the orange with the yellow with it.
It's a very unique color combo because people do, like, it's contrasting, right? You have the orange and the blue, but this is done in a lot cooler, paler tones. The fact that the leaves are actually a sage green and then the shading on the leaves is the Lysanthius blue says a lot. It's fabulous.
There's so much talent in these color choices. Okay, this goes here. This goes back here. I am determined not to misplace anybody's linens. That's why I keep putting them right back again. Ooh, Shefali. Did you find anything to match that?
It might not be ready yet, but there is a waterfall and a side slit for that.
Oh, look. This is the same as the cardigan that was in Wabi-sabi. So guys, if you were looking for a match set.
Yeah, that's what the one I was telling you
Yeah,
about.
this one is so unbelievably soft. It's the one that has both blue and black and looked amazing with red. Now, this one here, that's fun. How would you describe that pattern?
It's like if a snake and a
Crocodile?
sediment rock.
Snake and sediment rock kind of baby.
Yeah. It's got the pattern of a snake or crocodile, but the colors of sedimentary rock, like, the layers of rock that you study. Yeah.
Oh, look at the colors. So definitely warm tones.
Pebbles. Yes.
Yeah, pebbles. So this is sand.
Oh, very, very nice. This is coastal grandma on a night out.
Yeah. Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Amy said half snake, half dry desert.
Snake in a dry
desert.
Yes.
There's an image, a picture forming. Yeah. With a crocodile, says Corey.
Yeah. So soft though, guys. It is a soft snake / crocodile.
Yes, probably the softest you've ever felt. And then Morag says it's a lizard print. Ooh.
Oh, this is the one that goes with that top that I said I really liked. Wow. They don't look like they're friends, but they're definitely friends.
More than friends.
More than friends. These two have a relationship.
What kind? Who knows? That's my favorite part.
That's insane.
Like graffiti on the fabric,
this
right?
kind of looks like Fruit Loops.
It
Not
does.
gonna lie.
Or like glass beads.
Yeah. And also something about the Flintstones.
Because they're flint and stone.
I don't know, something about the colors. They're just very Flintstone-y.
Yeah.
You should show them. So I guess we have Scooby-Doo colors and Flintstone colors. Beautiful piece, though. The colors are like very, very classy. Now, didn't we say this would look good with sand? Coastal grandma again?
Mm-hmm. Try that with Viscosha. The sand is too bright.
You think?
Yeah.
Viscosha. Oh, there's Viscosha. Too yellow.
Yeah.
I think
Try
sand's
the
better.
Zaffarino.
Yeah, the orange is going to be spectacular. This is where I say, how did I not get Zaffarino for myself? Okay, might be a little
It's too bright. Tonally, it's wrong. It works,
but it's not fabulous.
No, it's not making me like gag.
Yeah, in the best
In the
way
best
possible.
way, yeah.
Okay, so this goes here because it's wabi-sabi. This goes here.
I think you know what would be really cool with it when it comes in? The oregano.
I can't wait till we get the oregano.
There's also
This-
a matching piece for that Priya. There's a waterfall top.
So this one, when I posted it, this is one of the fabrics I posted in little sneak peek stories. So many people hearted this fabric. So if you were wondering what it came in, waterfall top, side slit top, cardigan,
Torta
torta.
for the other one.
Oh my God, yes.
Ori just said torta. And
Oh.
Morag said yearling.
Yearling, I think, is a little
Too warm.
Too warm, but torta would be insane with this. Do we have torta? You know, we should check. Ooh, and I've got a really nice batch for you guys after that. You know what other color would go really well with this is that winter color that we got in the winter heavyweight Casbahs. Sorry, keep following me. There we go. It's the color that I got. It was the purple.
Oh, I think so.
It's a purple that's almost a brown, and that's what this is. And I can't remember the name of it.
I have a couple options.
Oh,
Does it? Doesn't it?
it does. It definitely does. And then, oh, this is like an olive.
Yep.
I bet you oregano would be amazing with this.
That's what I was thinking, oregano. But
Yeah.
this is, if you have the olive cotton pants, and then I was thinking if you wanted a denim look.
You don't like it with them. There's no blue in it.
Yeah.
I wish it-
Hortensia.
That's it. Hortensia,
Yeah.
thank you.
Or Uvedra. I think
Not
it was,
Mourvedra, it's Hortensia.
Not Mourvedra, Uvedra. There was a color like that.
I don't remember that color. But I do know that I bought Hortensia.
Hortensia.
So
it would
this
work with
would
Hortensia.
be perfect with Hortensia. Like game changer, perfect. I can't wait till we can show the next Spring Walker collection. Okay, so this one, guys, it's a knit. It's a silk knit. Very, very soft. Buttery, in fact. What color is this? What's the code? PRC. Ooh.
Uvetta.
Hmm?
Uvetta. No, Uvetta instead of Uvedra.
Oh, Uvetta! Is that the purple one?
Not sure. That's people are suggesting. Is that the name?
Yeah, there was Uvetta and there was that Hortensia.
Mm-hmm.
And now I don't remember which is which.
PRC.
6057.
Because you know why I think you're probably confusing them is that you had that live, remember, where you called it Hortensia?
Yes, I
And
said
it was
the
Uvetta.
wrong one. Yeah. That one's extremely soft. This one, oh, this was when you and I were talking about this one, right?
Yeah. This is
Look
one of my
at
favorite
that.
fabrics in the shipment.
Holy moly. Like just, I don't even know how to describe the pattern. I feel like it's 90s. Would you say 90s?
I think it's 90s.
But the colors are
But it's very 80s colors.
Yeah, it's 80s colors, but the design
It's very
is
90s.
very 90s.
Can I get a code, Meta?
Yes, this is so beautiful. This is so Those of you who don't know what's happening on this side, I am burying my magnifying glass under clothing.
Under pants, just bottoms.
Just bottoms. So many bottoms. Okay. PRG 6094. This is stunning. This is like art. This is like you're just walking art. You're the canvas. It's the art. So this one, I started talking about this, but then I kind of got distracted. Pretty sure online I paired it with this.
Sweet.
Isn't that nice? So a lot of people were interested in this fabric because it's such a sweet paisley. It's a sky blue with, let me see if I can show you, sky blue, kind of like a rusty color, little bit of a chartreuse green, a little bit of teal, a little bit of pale blue, navy, lots of beautiful warm colors in there, but then the blue really sets it off. And I was also thinking,
Ooh.
bit of coastal grandma too, right? And then also,
If Jane Goodall was a Sorry Not Sorry shopper. Fun.
not horrible.
You know, I would do this, but then I'd pair it with a bright orange, like wooden necklace or something. Yeah.
Something to really make that orange pop.
Yeah. Something to tie in the brightness.
And then it does have chartreuse in it. I don't know if it'll work.
I don't love it. I think it
doesn't
muddles
pop.
it. It muddles
Yeah.
it a lot.
It needs to be with something a little warmer.
Because
I
even
did
though,
like it with the orange though.
yeah, I agree. I think even though it pulls green from a distance, it's actually a teal blue
Yes.
and orange. Those are the two primary like tones that are contrasting in this piece. So
Mhm.
you have to play into those a lot.
And it is extremely soft. It is an 8.5 to a 9.
Claire said it's going to be a coastal grandma summer.
And I think it is going to be a coastal grandma summer, and that's kind of fun.
Oh, I
So-
love this one.
Yeah, this is stunning. So this just makes me want to pair it with red. However, there's also this color in it.
I love the back border. Stunning. Beautiful. What a unique sari.
I think it works with the burgundy.
Totally.
But I
Try it with
bet
the lipstick.
Yeah, like that would be my first reach would be for the lipstick.
Love the way it brightens the piece like no other.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think if you want it to be a fork dropper,
Mhm.
you wear it with red. But if you just want to, get noticed but no forks are dropping, then you wear it with the burgundy.
So who are you? A noticer or a fork dropper?
Or yes, are you a fork dropper or not?
To fork drop or not to fork drop? You decide. It works
Super
too.
cute.
Yeah.
Really sweet.
Even with some casual denim, guys.
And a white tank.
How does it look with the yellow
Look at that.
pants?
Okay, this is a fork dropper too. And sandals
And a big hat?
and a big hat and a straw purse. So just in case you can't see the colors, there are a lot of colors. So many colors.
Thank you for that astute observation.
So many colors.
And maybe try it also with the yellow as well.
We've got the purples. No, like Shefali, that is a lot of colors.
I'm sorry.
So many
Do
colors.
you not know the business you work in?
Okay, fair enough. Hold on. Come follow me, friend. You wanted to try it with this? It'll be stunning with this, with the mustard.
Not the mustard, the other yellow.
Oh, the other yellow?
The mustard is a no-brainer, but I'm always curious to see if it works with that yellow because it's a very particular yellow.
When
That-
Bryn Walker comes out with this color, we are going to go bananas buying it. No pun intended.
I agree.
That mustard is too good.
It does work. It's sheer enough you can get away with it.
It is, but again, I feel like this yellow it's buttercup. It's got a little bit more white in it.
Then that kind of ochre-y
Yeah.
brown and
I mean, when it matches something, it looks spectacular, but you have to get the right match.
That's woo. Like that one a
Yeah,
lot.
That's sweet together because it's got the yellowy undertones,
Mhm.
and it doesn't look like it's trying too hard to match.
So it has to have a paler yellow undertone.
Yeah, this is yummy. I have pants this color. and this color, and this color.
So if it doesn't
And
show
this
up in
color.
the sneak
Yeah,
peek,
suddenly it's off the sneak peek. I'm not sure what will have happened there. Okay, so this is kind of neat because this and this are so similar to this and this, right? They're so similar but
yeah,
different.
and that's why I pulled them. So because I felt like these wouldn't show up as well on camera as they might on the website.
So this is a crepe. Nope, isn't it?
They're both Georgette.
They're both Georgette, but this one's duller. Definitely would go with sand,
And Biscaccia.
Whereas this one's got a bit more brightness to
It's
it. You
got
could
that
pair it with
orange
orange.
and yearling. Yeah.
So the code on the slightly more muted one is.
Oh, you gotta have.
Is it still following me? Yeah. Okay. Code on. Yeah, I've lost it again. There she is. Okay. PRG 6261 is this one. And this one will be extraordinary sand. So classy.
Very classy.
So classy. And then Biscaccia.
And even Tencel. Oh, I love it with Biscaccia.
I love it with Biscaccia.
The right texture and tone.
Yeah. But I kind of liked how it popped more with the lighter color.
Mm-hmm.
They're both gorgeous, but I didn't like it lighter.
Very sweet.
So this is yearling. I don't know. What would you choose? Biscaccia? Ladies, we're putting it out to you. Would you pair this with
This or that?
this
So
or that?
this?
Yearling? Oh, is this
This?
This or I think
Or
that is going to be
or that.
that.
All right.
So this
that.
or that.
Hold on. We have one comment. Somebody said both. Yearling. So this.
So this or that. This.
Biscaccia and yearling.
They both
This. So a lot of this. Oh, then we have another for that. We have another for this. I think it's this that's winning. Then we
So-
have another for that. So it's one less. Oh, another that. Another this. Oh my god, I think
It's
it's a tie.
a tie, yeah.
I think it's a
So
tie.
it's this or that.
I think it's a tie.
Yeah, it goes so well with both.
Oh, do the tencel and the sand.
Oh, you think Tencel would work with this?
Yeah, it's a denim-y. There's a denim-y tone in
So
it.
this goes. Where did I put it? Yep. Okay, so sand. I think the Tencel pants are suffering from people not being able to feel them. Because once you feel the fabric, you want that fabric on your skin. Oh.
So this,
Which is Tencel, or that. This, or that. For this one.
Yeah, you do.
I do.
All right, what are we thinking? The
So-
third color, said Jackie.
The third color
Both.
is the Tencel.
Yeah, the tencel. So Marilyn said both. Corey said blue.
I like the blue
So
too.
that. Oh, so we have 2, 3 for this, 1 for that. 4 for this, 1 for that. 4, 5 for this. There's a loungewear and a brand I buy that makes clothing out of tencel. Can agree, it feels amazing on. Yay.
Oh, it's following me again. Yeah, it is the perfect piece for the Tencel.
I think it's a this.
It really dresses up the denim.
Yeah.
What time is it, Shafali?
9:57.
Okay,
We're doing pretty good.
we are. And we did kind of start on time. We're just a few minutes late.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I think I'm only going to show one more, and then we're going to put them down, the ones that we didn't get to, so we can grab them next week.
We
On
should
Friday.
show. There's a set. It's black with embroidery.
Oh, this one. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is insane. And definitely the pictures online are not going to do this justice.
And we should definitely do a this or that.
Oh,
We should do
Well, red. no
lipstick
question.
or para.
Lipstick
Lipstick or para.
para. Really? Why don't I tell you the code first?
Yes.
PRC6239. Lipstick.
You don't like it?
I don't know. It's not a slam dunk for me.
What about the Zaffarino?
I think the Zaffarino would be a slam dunk.
That's a no-brainer. Okay, so this is this.
This is this. Well, I have to show them up close first before we
Yes.
send at it. And this is the orange. Not the orange.
Not the orange.
Not the orange.
Try Tencel.
The tinsel? The blue?
Yeah, because it has blue. Sand or Viscosha.
Viscosha's too green. Can they see me?
Yes.
I like it with the blue. But I think what's most important here is that you guys see this fabric because there's so many things that would go with it.
It's
and we have a bit of a
beautiful.
TikTok situation here. So let me show you the embroidery. The background color is black. You can see that it has this beautiful, I think that's called chicken work,
Yes, it is chicken work.
which is just like embroidery.
Isn't
I
it
guess.
chicken curry? No, that's food.
Yeah, no, it's chicken something. It's not chicken like CHI,
Yeah.
like it's not what you
chicken.
eat.
Yeah.
It's CHIKEN. And then it's got this little beading in it. It's got a gray kind of mottled background. We've got some ombre oranges and reds. We've got greens and blues and teals. And where you really see the fabulous workmanship is here, right there. Can they see that, Shafali?
Yes.
So that's part of the polo, the fancy part of the sari, and it's the front of the cardigan.
Ooh, did you show the flower?
The flower?
Yeah.
No. Oh my God. That's crazy beautiful.
And actually, Jane says you should try it with the Santas.
She's not wrong. Okay, so if I wear this upside down in the Dame Judy hack, you'll really get to see this panel.
Beautiful. Wow.
This is a martini. This is a martini.
Margot.
Margot, we need a martini. That is so beautiful. Paired with anything black.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you'd look like $1 million in this. This one will go fast. It's too beautiful.
Yes, the camera is off center because I think it's not following her anymore.
Is it charging?
It was charging. I just literally took it off a couple minutes ago.
Is it? Here.
Like, it shouldn't have died that quickly. I think it's because you also do a lot of...
I do.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I talk with my hands. Yeah. Okay, Lysanthius. Oh, wow. Okay, I love it with Lysanthius because I found that the other blue was a little too muted. What do you think, Shafali? Lysanthius.
Lysanthius. I really like it.
You really see it here.
It really pops, yeah. More veg match, question mark?
Let's check.
I know, right? Great call with the Lysanthius.
Yeah, very good. I think even Gable would be nice. I do have a pair of Gable.
I think Gable would work because of the gray.
Yeah. So I think this works just because there are so many colors in here. It's like,
A
sure,
fun pop,
we can have
yeah.
another one. And there seems to be a little bit of that going on in here. But I wouldn't say it's like an exact match. And then this is Gable. This is the gray here.
Oh yeah, that's stunning.
Oh,
The way it pulls it's beautiful.
yeah. Look at it with the gray. It's unbelievable. And then the jewelry you could pull from that. Yeah, we have some insane fabrics this time around. See, there is purple in there too. I don't know if you guys can see that. And this one has a flower as well,
Mm-hmm.
right there. So that's it, guys. I will show you more on, we've been through all of these? No. We stopped here. And I showed you guys this one. So I will show you guys more on Friday, same time, same place. If there's one you'd really like to see, send us a message. And we can try to pull those. If we can pull it, we will. If it's still in the, we need to do some stuff on it, we won't be able to. But we could even prioritize those for pulling. So let us know what you think. And thank you again for joining us tonight. I think, again, I am a big fan of enjoy the fabrics, enjoy the colors, enjoy the show. And if you happen to get something, that's really nice. You'll have like a little souvenir of this moment that we've shared together. And if not, that is also okay. The universe maybe didn't want you to have peach. You don't know. You don't know. Maybe the universe was like, no peach for you. I have strawberries in mind for you. Just don't sit on them. There you go. Okay, guys, it has once again been a pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We always have so much fun together. Thank you, Shefali. I know you've been working all day and you dragged yourself through this. I saw her yawn. You guys didn't.
A couple times.
Take care, everyone. Have a good night. See you Friday.
Bye. Bye.